Well, I have taken this knife out a couple of times, and I'm probably going to continue doing that well into the future, so I should probably talk about it. This is a Gerber Vallotton. It's no longer being made. They discontinued this one a while back for a slightly larger version of very close to the same knife. Has a couple of notable features that I really like. One, it's an assisted open knife. That's always nice. It has a safety switch for it, which also happens to be the locking mechanism. You see it? Flicks open there, and you have to keep that pressed forward in order to close it. It has the nicest assist mechanism that I've ever seen, something that's persisted into the sequel to this one, the 3-inch long fast knife. This one happens to be a slightly forward swept standard point knife. The sequel to this one, the fast knife, I don't have it yet, but maybe I'll talk about that in the future, is a drop point, which is my favorite blade profile. The handle here is just textured plastic, but it fits me just fine. Thumb fits right there, and this is what got me started on my whole forward clip obsession. I love this. As often as I can, pants permitting, I always have it stationed right there, and it's really convenient because when you grab it out of your pocket, it's in this position already. Nice and easy for you to flick the safety forward and open, and then it's right there in position for immediate use. I don't actually use this one a whole lot because just for the hell of it, I put a straight razor's edge on it with the scales that I use to touch up my straight razor every month or so, and I like showing off that edge to people. I don't want to give that up. Also, it's handy for catching a few missed hairs here and there. If I happen to have left that morning in a rush, something I can touch up in a bathroom, wherever I happen to be going. There's apparently another model of this knife where you can depress the choil in the back, and if you really dig a nail in there, you can still get it to go. I don't like them to open from the back. A standard for me is that if it's an assist open knife, you have to be able to open it all the way with the thumb stud. Because if you open it from the back with a kicker, it'll open in this position, and that's an extra little motion before it's ready to use. As long as it opens from the stud, it's right there. It's still a tiny bit of a slide to go from here to here, but that's a far smaller adjustment than going from here to here. I don't have a lanyard on it, but it does have a lanyard hole that will accommodate paracord, which is another theoretically nice feature. It's got a spot of rust on it. I'm going to have to touch that up when I'm done shooting these. Alright. Great knife. I love this thing. If I were to lodge one complaint, it's that this pocket clip is not tight enough. It should be pressed down further. I would tighten it up, but if that tightening process goes awry, there's no way to undo any potential damage. I suppose I should disassemble this thing at some point entirely, but I'm putting that off until I have another one. Alright, great knife.